We are very sad, as you rightly indicate, that as of now we are talking of 12 initiates who have passed on. This should not be allowed to carry on going forward. The strategic planning today of our kings and queens came at the right time. And this is a matter I have raised with our kings and queens, that as custodians of culture, we need to take a decisive step on this matter. And I'm making a commitment that in January, February, I will call a broad meeting for all 9 provinces with all key stakeholders. And I will plead from kings, our traditional leaders, and every sector that is involved on initiation, that there should be no more excuses. We need to draw a line. Provinces that do initiation successfully with 0 deaths must share their experiences, and people must comply. I'm grateful, though, that I heard that yesterday there were 61 initiates who were rescued here in Eastern Cape from illegal schools, because in illegal schools, almost everything is not going right. Those 61 initiates, really, I commend the good work done to rescue them, because for now they have been taken away from the places where it was illegal schools, which might have resulted to their lives being in danger. But going forward, post the meeting that we will have in the beginning of the year, we will need to create a plan for all the hotspots, because now we will be knowing exactly that in every initiation season, which school results to deaths. Why should we not stop that school to operate come winter season next year? There are initiation schools every year. They record 0 death. Why don't we then agree that the only schools that should operate must be the schools that have demonstrated that they are doing it right? Every year they don't record any death. And then we activate all law enforcement agencies to ensure that no school will operate beside those that have demonstrated that they are doing it right, because that is the only assurance we have that people who have demonstrated over years is because they have suitably qualified people to practice and conduct the culture. And this is why I'm raising it to our kings and queens and mothers of the nation, that our women have to stand up now. They are the ones who carry these kids, and we cannot allow it to happen so easily and become an acceptable norm that there will be casualties whenever there is initiation season. It shouldn't be. I'm very confident that we are taking this matter now a step further, because schools are known. We'll go back to the records, the past 3 years up to the summer season. A school that has demonstrated that kids, the boys die there on reasons of negligence. And I want to table, I cannot make a decision on behalf of the people of South Africa. I want to table to these key stakeholders, why don't we stop these schools from operating until they meet certain requirements and demonstrate that the people who will conduct the culture have gone through this process, they have graduated, they have been placed in schools that successfully conclude initiation without deaths, and then if they demonstrate that they have done so and practice in those schools, they can go back to open their schools, which might be closer to communities where they are. But communities will not have to say, those schools are too far. There should be no school too far if it's going to save the life of your child. This must be a parental decisions. This must be a community decisions, because it would be bad if the government will unilaterally make a decision that we are closing down these schools and we are taking hard actions. It will be as if the government is not respecting our culture and traditions. That is why I want to involve all key structures involved in this culture so that they own it. They develop the understanding that we want to save our children. We are not fighting the culture, but we say a line has to be drawn. It cannot continue for many years from now, even if we cannot say it is enough. It's very unfortunate. We need to stop it.